Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about some healthy habits when it comes to running a business. Because here's the thing, when you're trying to grow a business, the overwhelm is real, and I know that firsthand. It just seems like your day-to-day life becomes consumed with how to build a brand and your business and how to get new patients into your door, and for a period of time, it takes over your personal life too. You basically put the pedal to the metal and you go and you go and you go until you can't go anymore. I've been there until I realized how detrimental it was to me in my personal life and even my own business. Since this realization, I've created healthier habits that have changed my life and my business. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Now stay tuned to the end, because at the end of this video, I have a free gift for you that will help you on your journey. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Yazdan and I am a cosmetic dentist in Newport Beach, California. I've grown a large following on social media and have converted many of those followers into actual patients in my office, which has tremendously impacted my business. In addition to running a dental practice, I help healthcare professionals market themselves on social media, create a brand online, and stand out from the pack. And I teach them how to turn their online following into patients in their offices as well. So now it's time for me to help you. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you grow your business as well. So like I mentioned earlier, in this video, I want to talk to you about my healthy habits that I have created that transform my life and my business. But let's take a few steps back in my journey so you can see where I actually came from. So a few years ago, I found myself trying to figure out how to grow my business, how to get new patients into my door. I didn't have much money to market my practice, so that's why I really turned to social media, because it was a free way to get myself out there, to be honest. I was able to market myself for free and to connect with people one-on-one for free. So this sounds lovely, but what ended up happening is that I would work all day and then I attend a ton of networking events, only to find myself getting home at 9 or 10 p.m. and jumping onto Instagram or Facebook until 1 or 2 in the morning. And this started happening almost every single night and even on weekends. I found myself overworked with the work I had to do in my office, trying to grow my business, and how little I was actually paying attention to myself, let alone my family. I went through a time where I felt extremely unhappy and completely dissatisfied, and I had a hard time figuring out how to grow my business in this process. I'm sure I also probably got a few extra white hairs and wrinkles from this. Here's the thing, I loved being a dentist and I loved what I was doing and I needed to make it work. But it seemed like no matter what I was doing, nothing was actually working. And my business didn't seem to be growing at all. And on top of it, I was always stressed out, and my career really started to be more of a burden to me than the fun thing that it used to be. Now, if you can relate to this in any way, leave a comment below, because I'd like to know that I wasn't alone. Here's the thing. The overwhelm was so bad that I finally got up one morning and I cried as I was getting ready for work, thinking that there had to be more to life than this. It was that day that I made the change. I started listening to myself and I decided to put myself first. So what did this mean? Well, as a dentist, I am constantly giving myself to my patients. I'm giving them my attention, I'm giving them my time, I'm giving them my energy, I'm giving them my skills that I've acquired over the years, I'm educating them, I'm just giving them all of me. And I wasn't giving anything back to myself. I basically was like a car running on an empty gas tank and needing an oil change for months at a time. Everything was breaking down, and that machine that was supposed to take me from point A to point B, aka me, wasn't moving because I needed fuel. So how did I put myself first? That's probably the question you're thinking right now. Well, I started working backwards. I thought about what I wanted in my life. I knew I wanted to travel. I wanted time off to spend with my family. I wanted to stop working 14-hour days. I wanted to stop getting off work 2 or 3 hours later than I expected. I wanted to be able to spend time with my friends, my family, and do all the fun things that I used to do. I wanted to stop going to so many networking events. I wanted to stop spending so much time on my phone every single night, trying to find a way to get people into my office. So I started writing down a schedule. On Fridays, I would run my errands. I decided that I needed to be done by 5 p.m. every single day to be able to get in a workout and get home and have dinner with my husband. I needed the weekends to spend with my family and my friends. So I started to put this all into my schedule. And then I added in the work hours. So I put myself first and my needs first, and work became second. Now, with that said, my work doesn't actually come second in my life. Like when I'm at work, I'm 150% there and completely dedicated to my business and my patients and my staff. I learned how to create a healthy balance and healthy boundaries so that when I'm not in my office, I can be 150% dedicated to myself or to the people that I'm with. This habit that I created of putting myself first fueled me. It filled that gas tank. It took a while to get used to, but once I set my boundaries, my me time became non-negotiable. And I realized that when I gave myself that me time and when I gave my brain the time to think, incredible things started happening in my business. The fuel it gave me took me from point A to point B so much faster than I thought it would. So all of a sudden, I realized how to operate my business. All of a sudden, I realized how I can use social media for my business. All of a sudden, everything became so clear. All because I just fueled myself and I put myself first. It's because I gave myself time to relax. I gave my brain the time it needed to think, and I gave myself time to enjoy my life. On the flip side of that, I also found myself giving even more of myself to my patients and my business when I was there. As a bonus, I found myself really enjoying my life and loving everything about it. So the healthy habit of finding balance transformed my life, and as a result, my business too. So my advice to you, if you're feeling the overwhelm, what I want you to do is to get a calendar and do the same thing that I did. I want you to write down what you want in your life. Write down what's important to you. Write down your personal goals and your business goals. And then add those times into your calendar that are just designated to you first. And then I want you to schedule in your work. I want you to write down your non-negotiables and work to set those boundaries. When you plan your schedule this way and your free time is already planned for you and the time you need to do the things that you would love to do and want to do for yourself or with your family or your friends is already in your schedule, you don't have to worry about it because you know you're going to get there. You don't have to worry that your work is going to overlap with that personal time. So it gives you so much freedom in your mind to just relax so that when you are at work, when you are doing things for your business, you can get those results so much more quickly. I hope this video inspired you to make a difference in your life, because life is truly meant to be enjoyed, not to be stressed out and concerned all of the time. Another thing that is really going to help you with the overwhelm is to get really organized. I found that whenever I'm organized and I don't have to think so much and give so much attention to things, I can actually combat the overwhelm really easily. So I want to help you organize your social media content so that you don't have to worry about it and so you can stay consistent. So I've created a guide to help you organize your content. I've included the link to download this guide for free in the description of this video. So scroll down and give it a download. Make sure you print it out and actually do the work. It's gonna really help you. And before I go, I also wanna tell you about one more free download I have for you. I've created a guide that will help you create a brand on social media that will beat your competition. So it's going to help you stand out from the crowd. My goal is to help you turn your passions into profits. So you can download that guide for free by clicking on the link in the description below this video as well. So I hope that you download both of those guides and let me know how you like them. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and tell me how I can help you on your journey to finding your balance. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you always get my newest videos. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.